Okay, that bus is gone. Hello everyone, my name is Hecthor Doomhammer and welcome back to more replays in Contra 009 Final Patch 1. Before anyone decides to post anything in the comment section, read the title before you ask what kind of mod this is. And before anyone else asks, I'm not going to be making a video on how to make Rise of Dreads or even this mod play online. Now that's over with. Let's get into the actual replay. Predator versus Marakar. Now this was part of a tournament that was held based on replays, I believe. But Marakar said that this was probably the most interesting game. I'd say let's dive in. Also, this headset is dying because this here doesn't hear anything anymore. Okay, we have a China mirror match, but Predator is starting down here on the map Lagoon, it seems, as the China Nuke, and we have Marakar spawning here on top as the China infantry. Yeah, your supplies there, of course, the lake with the supplies and the artillery platform, your oil derricks there and there, a bunch of supplies in the middle as well. And that's all she wrote in terms of interesting stuff on the map. Predator going for his secondary supplies right off the bat. Marakar not building any supplies just yet. Goes for an immediate early barracks with his second dozer and sends his first dozer over to the secondary supplies. I call these the secondary supplies and these the primary supplies on this particular map. Looking at it, Predator is going for his primary supplies there. And we already have a dozer with a couple of tank counters moving forward. Is Marakar going for the supplies here in the middle, or is he gonna try and do a sneaky bunker over yonder? Wouldn't surprise me to see a sneaky bunker over yonder. Especially seeing the multitude of minigunners even. For NTR, of course. I think that the minigunners are NTR in this case. Yeah. Fortified early bunker, barracks over there for Pred. Is the bunker gonna get completed? No. That tactic failed. Well, Marakar is going to capture the southern oil derrick and the northern oil derrick at the same time. Oh yeah. So war factory over there. Single supplies thus far. And the capture of the southern oil derrick has resumed. War factory down here for Predator. But I think that these are Marakar's guys. Yeah. Those are stops the construction, tries to crush. Oh, but that's a... Yeah, there you go. Irradiator pops out over yonder with another war factory. And that takes care of that. Marakar has captured both of the oil derricks now. And starts with a anti-tank. Or two at least. Those things. Troop crawlers. And rather than trying to capture it himself, Pred decides to destroy the oil derrick here, and actually that promotes his tank hunter to heroic. And that takes care of the anti-tank troop crawler over there. Now finally secondary supplies over here. Question, is this now the only dozer that Marakar has? Maybe. Okay, a couple of battle masters down here now. These guys are loaded up with infantry, obviously. And I see a little exchange. 3 battle masters over yonder, 2 over yonder. Those are down here destroyed. War factories going down. Tank Hunter's chasing away the Battlemasters over there. Battlemasters over here with the Irradiator and the heroic RPG guy, Tank Hunter guy. There you go. Nice, using the thing there as a shield. Supply yard is gone. Dozer's gone. Okay, so that, wait. That was the only dozer? Yeah, because this is not Marakar's. Marakar doesn't have a dozer left. He's in trouble, I'd say. Radiator gone now. And indeed, during the last match where we saw the China infantry, I did ask the question, isn't it true that the China infantry can garrison the nuclear reactors and basically create a bunker? There you have it, that is indeed possible. I did remember that correctly. And also it wasn't patched out, as I feared. It might have been. Right, supplies over here have been destroyed. Still one dozer left for Predator, and in the meantime another dozer here for Marakar as well. I'm hearing. It is still excruciatingly hot. It's a new day, by the way, but still excruciatingly hot. Oh. Tank Hunter here, garrisoning the tower, the little house there. A better position for the supply center, I'd say. Now being guarded by the war factory. Ah, so the Tank Hunter has been killed. Thanks to the Irradiator. Got a little horde bonus going on here. Yeah, that troop crawler was the dead before it even got out. So I'd say that Predator is in the lead. But we all know Marakar. He's really skilled, he knows what he's doing. And especially without the isotope stability, these nuclear Battlemasters are basically just self-harm in tank form. In terms of they blow up and then leave radiation that damages themselves and each other. Right, we have a paradrop of infantry in the back here. With an instant bunker, it seems. As Predator gets more tanks up there. Boom. Oh. Too bad. I was afraid that the radiation range would be enough to kill this minigunner. But that at least destroys the war factory. As another one is getting produced, built right away. In the meantime, that's another dozer gone for Marakar. Again his last. Now a couple more troop crawlers. As the bunker's still alive, but the supply yard is gone. That supply yard still exists, that war factory still exists, but that's it. In the meantime, infantry outside of the bunker going for the power plant. They have destroyed the supply yard over there. Seems that Marakar is trying to recapture the oil derrick. And the infantry is just going for the command center now. Barracks for Predator over yonder. In the meantime, the 2 battle masters over there still alive. Not a dozer for Marakar now. And out comes another irradiator tank to kill off the remainder of this group. And there you go. That's an artillery barrage from Predator. Obviously heading over here. Seems that Marakar needs to recapture that thing as well. Supply is gone. Severe damage to the war factory. And Marakar has no income left. No wonder Marakar said it was a very close match. We've got 180 tank, 80 troop crawler harassing that area. Well, Marakar still has 1 oil derrick in terms of income. He's now rebuilding his supply center. He is pretty much broke though. Predator in the meantime floating almost 7k. He's got plenty of income, plenty of money to go around. And Marakar, you need some or some machine gun troop crawlers as well. I'd say, in this case. Interesting to see that Predator is relying heavily on infantry. And not just the nuclear battlemasters. He is relying on those heavily as well. He also has a nice constant stream of irradiators. 1 gun, another one crawls out. Maybe even 2. Very useful. Yeah, it seems that Marakar is on the back end here, on the back foot. Constantly under assault, constantly is eco and construction under assault. That barracks is as good as gone. Although I wonder if you're 1 general inch of the Chinese army and you capture, for instance, the nuclear general. I've got another paradrop coming in the meantime. You capture basically the nuclear infantry general barracks. Could you then also train nuclear tank hunters eventually? The radiator took care of almost half of the infantry paradrop over here. Nasty. 80 GM. Basically, I think it's a heavier anti-tank infantry, slower missile, heavier damage. There you go. And Predator is just setting up shop over there again. Also moving in with his forces. Still 2 tanks over there. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Okay, but that's rank 3 for Marakar, who's building a prop center. And I believe that at this point... Oh, Marakar at low power, pulling a Doomy. But I believe at this point that Predator should also be rank 3. So we might see a prop center from him as well, relatively soon. There's a constant stream of tanks heading up north. Oh. Let us start. Okay. Boom. Yeah, Finally another... Oh, that's a nuclear reactor. It's like finally another barracks for Marakar. You're infantry general, but you've got no capabilities of building infantry at the moment. Right, the last of the AT troop crawlers here. Another one that's still alive from over there. As the not last surviving tank. There's still one over there, two over there. Yeah, Predator just keeping up the pressure. There you go. That's the last of the tanks. For now, at least, gone. Send in 2 more irradiators, of course. Why don't you? Also interesting to see that Pred hasn't rebuilt the stuff down here yet. Those are just the mines. As Marakar's now rebuilding his supply center over there. Finally has 2 construction doses again. Finally has a bit of income again. And of course more tanks. That is a Kashak and an artillery barrage from Pred. I believe the Kashak was also from Pred, but I might be mistaken. Artillery barrage is heading to the secondary supplies, and it's gone again. Rocket just can't get a break here. I don't know. I'm like kind of laughing about it, but Marakar, in my experience, wins 99 out of the 100 matches, and this might be the 100th match that we've been waiting for to see him lose. Finally another barracks for Marakar. Well, there are 2 nuclear battlemasters over there. Another infantry paradrop. And a scout mine drop as well. But that scout mine drop seems to be from... Oh. Is that a tank drop? Wait, what? Where? That looked like a tank drop, but I don't see it. Or was that just the planes turning around mid-flight and then returning? I don't know anymore. Anyway, Marakar tries with the prop center again. Probably gonna fail. Yeah, he has to cancel or stop the construction of that for a brief moment. The tank hunter managed to get that explosive on just in the nick of time before it got crushed. And that tank hunter managed to get the kill. Got 3 more battlемasters moving in. 2 more irradiators and 1 more battlemaster over yonder. And the prop center is done. So, what will we be seeing? I'm guessing loads of tanks for Predator. A lot of pressure applied. Another instant bunker over yonder. Whoop, 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 whoop. There you go. And we see Lotus. And an airfield for Marakar. He probably has noticed that Predator hasn't gotten anything anti-air just yet. Which gives him the perfect opportunity to use the assault helixes that we saw yesterday. Or was it the day before? Oh, it was yesterday. Okay, Lotus is trying to run away, managing to survive there. And also on a note, since we are discussing the infantry general, I was correct in saying seeing yesterday that the infantry from the paradrop literally just doubled right in front of my eyes. That's apparently a rank 5 general power that the infantry general has, so I wasn't just imagining things. Better yet, give me just a second. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Mr. Abdullah Maybar, thank you for the info. Right, we see a massive tank blob over here, and finally a bit of anti-air. Because it seems that the assault helix has been spotted. Well, the airfield at least. But is one Gatling tank enough? I heard some screaming, but that was probably here, as this guy is on fire. Now there's a field engineer, removing toxins, radiations, mines, I believe. Lotus is back. Was probably dead for a second. These two guys taking care of the supply yard here. Oh dear. The helix is severely damaged. Oh, but there comes a bomb. Is that the empty out the tanks bomb? It's gonna do more damage to the... Yeah! 80 troop crawler. Oh no. Oh, but look at the radiation... the radius of that. Oh, hey! Wait a sec. Wait a sec. Ah, yeah. There you have it. Lots and lots of free tanks for Marakar in this case. Wait, can you not capture the irradiation tanks? You gotta. But there's probably some stuff going on here. They just exploded. Ah, too bad. Well, I think you can potentially capture them, but somehow they got damaged. They started to explode, and it was too late. I think that Marakar's Lotus managed to steal some cash. Is that Marakar's Lotus? That is Marakar's Lotus. Then this has to be the other one's Lotus Predators. Okay. Excuse me. It's been a pretty tiring day at work. Got a lot of stuff done, luckily. And there it is, the Swan Knee. Rank 5 achieved. Boom. That is probably oh wait, that is Predator's Black Lotus. They were spotting each other. Okay. Might want to get out of there because you don't have isotope stability. Unlike Predator. Okay, sad to see that the prop sensor is gone from Marakar, but at least he has the Swanee out. And of course the pro players that play as China Nuke will never build the Hadron Collider. Here comes another bomb. Probably the carpet bombing. Yep, there you go. Almost destroying the airfield. Marakar once again capturing the oil derrick. Probably the other one too. Yep. Spotted, spotted, spotted. Oh, look at all those grenades from the Swanee. Very nice, very nice. Wow. That comeback though. That one bomb. That one particular bomb saved Marakar. I think that if he didn't have that bomb available, that he would have lost like way more than just what he lost over here. But his own base is pretty much undefended. As we see a couple of Gatling tanks move forward. Okay, that takes care of the command center. And that dozer. Infantry takes care of the power plant, while the Swanee is heading to the opposite side, going probably for the barracks. No, going for the supply center instead. War factory is going down on that side. Over here, we've got Predator having captured the airfield. Now going for the barracks probably, as we have another field engineer coming out. Yeah, Lotus is getting bombarded, but pretty much does nothing. Predator's lost almost everything on his own base. He still has this supply yard and that supply yard. Of course, he now also has this barracks. And he is rebuilding building a war factory over here, trying to be sneaky breaky. Will he succeed? And now trying to capture the war factory over yonder. Will succeed. Yeah, but now Lotus is gone. Okay then. Supply yard here, gone. Supply yard here, gone. That means that Predator has been erased from the south end of the map. Still the war factory over here. War factory over here is pretty much as good as gone. The field engineer is clearing out the mines, as you can see. And Predator still in the game with the building of the command center, but it's gonna get spotted by these guys, most likely. Marakar, do you see that? You see that? Yep, spotted. Instantly destroyed. Swanee has, in the meantime, driven from over here to over here. So he knows that stuff is up over here. Dozer manages to sneak away. But has been spotted by these three guys. The radiator tank is going to try and get rid of these guys. Crushes one. Irradiates the other and suicides into the third. But Predator calls it quits, or doesn't need to call it quits because his last war factory was destroyed. Okay, so I guess this was match 98 out of the 100, where Marakar still wins. Still, look at the collection of supplies in the difference in that. Wow. That's amazing. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have a replay for me that you want me to cast, send it to me on Facebook, send it to me on my Discord, email, or the Contra Discord. Once again, I'm not gonna make a video on how to get online with this mod, or Rise of Threads, or Mental Omega, or whatnot. So yeah, that. Anyway, if you enjoyed it, leave a thumbs up, hit that subscription and the bell. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.